to that effect, but not here, but in Guadalupe County.
All right, and why were you in Guadalupe County? Because you're not supposed to leave this county without permission.
Helping right now. And then got pulled over.
Helping a friend with what?
Move from Guadalupe to Fair County.
Yeah, but why didn't you call your probation officer and say, I have a friend who needs help moving from Guadalupe County to Air County. May I assist? Why didn't you do that?
She was out of town.
No, I mean, you could have called probation.
Yes, I didn't know that at the time.
What do you mean you didn't know that? Counsel, are you ready to proceed? All right, who is the prosecutor for Borgia? All right, I'll hand you, thank you. Court is calling 2023 CR 6993, State of Texas versus Nicholas Rivera Borgia. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense,
Ron Ross.
and are you Mr. Borgia?
Yes. Yes.
Am I pronouncing your last name correctly?
Borja?
Borja.
Yes.
Okay, I never know what to do with the J's sometime.
The same.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Nicholas Rivera Borja who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 6993 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams on September 28, 2023 for a period of 4 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
On or about the 9th day of April 2024 in Guadalupe, Texas, the defendant Nicholas Rivera Borgia departed Bexar County without the written permission of the court and or the supervision officer in violation of condition number 8.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State?
State waives the remaining violation allegation, Your Honor.
Any objections to the state's waivers?
No objection. Judge.
All right, so guys, no talking behind the court reporter, just ask the deputy and they'll move you to the other end. All right, thank you. All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 8, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 8?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 8 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is,
The
Judge.
motion, alter and amend to require either felony drug court or inpatient treatment and safety.
Is that the proposed agreement?
That is, Judge, and my client wants to go to drug court. I have explained to him that it's a lengthy process, requires a lot on his part, that the consequences will probably be greater if he doesn't successfully complete that than they would be today. Nevertheless, he wants to get off drugs, he says, and he wants to go to drug court.
All right, probation, what is your recommendation?
We are in agreement. He did already have the felony drug court condition,
Mhm.
so we wouldn't necessarily need to amend. The only issue right now is that he does have a pending case out of Guadalupe County. So to my understanding, felony drug court might not accept them until that's resolved.
I understand that has been resolved, credit for time served. He spent 7 months in jail there, is that correct?
6 months.
6 months, and that's been resolved.
All right, so it shows that it's still open on their end. Counsel, if you can make sure you review that and see if there's an issue, because if I were to continue him, they're not going to transfer him to safety or felony drug court if he has any open cases.
Okay.
So you want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Nicholas Rivera Borja.
All right. Why are you not doing well on probation?
I was on drugs. I was on drugs.
All right, so here's the thing, in this court, you're required to report. And I know that the state didn't proceed on your not reporting, but you've been missing.
He's
So-
been in jail, Judge.
He's been in jail?
Since April, yes, ma'am.
All right, let me check. Stop me, yeah.
That's what I've been told. I mean, I don't have any documentation to that effect, but not here, but in Guadalupe County.
All right, and why were you in Guadalupe County? Because you're not supposed to leave this county without permission.
Something right now. And then got pulled over.
Helping a friend with what?
Move from Guadalupe to Bear County.
Yeah, but why didn't you call your probation officer and say, I have a friend who needs help moving from Guadalupe County to Bear County. May I assist? Why didn't you do that?
She was out of town.
No, I mean, you could have called probation.
Yes, I didn't know that at the time.
What do you mean you didn't know that at the time? You have conditions of probation. You are not allowed to do things that your conditions do not allow. Do you not understand that?
I understand that.
So that means that you cannot leave Bear County without permission. You need to reread or have your probation officer go over your conditions with you again. You're required to report. You're required not to pick up new offenses. You're not allowed to use drugs. You're not allowed to hang around people who have criminal history. Do you understand?
Yes.
And you're to report and you're to take your UAs. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you do not understand what your conditions are of probation, ask your probation officer. But what I can tell you is this thing about you not knowing you can leave Guadalupe County, I don't believe it. Because I know that probation goes over conditions with you and they will tell you, if you need something, you need to ask them and you need to get permission. When you're on probation, this whole thing about it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission doesn't fly. Because when you ask for forgiveness, that means that you're looking at going to prison for 20 years. Do you understand? All right. The court will deny the motion. Alter and amend conditions to include the following in custody. There should be a referral to felony drug court. And if not accepted, then there should be a referral to safety. And off the record for a moment. All right. Probation, is there anything else?
No, you're.
All right, counsel,
I
anything
just
else?
want to make clear for him and me also, he's gonna stay in jail until we find out what facility he'll go to, or what's gonna happen. Is that correct?
Yes. He will not be released until he is either transferred to felony drug court or either he is transferred to safety.
Okay.
All right, do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Any concerns, any issues? Now's the time to tell me.
No, Your Honor.
You want to get off drugs, right? That's what this is all about, right?
Yes.
All right, so we can go off the record from here on out. Anything that you do, you need to ask yourself, could this potentially result in me going to prison for 20 years? If the answer is yes, don't do it. If the answer is maybe, don't do it. And while you're on probation, it is not best to ask for forgiveness rather than permission. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If something comes up and you feel as though probation is not addressing it, you can always come back to the court. You understand?
Yeah.
All right, good luck to you.